Hey y'all, welcome to Heritage Ways. It is Project 54 and we're at episode 44. It's Vintage Suppers Week and today I want to make for us a blueberry congealed salad. It is, I enjoyed having this at all the church suppers. In fact, I think this recipe came from the cookbook of the country church where I grew up down in southern Middle Tennessee. Y'all, before we get into the salad, I want to say a thank you to some more of our patrons. You have heard me thank them. We have almost 50 patrons on patreon.com. They walk life with us in a closer relationship, and we love and appreciate our patrons. We try to shower them with gifts and appreciation and thankfulness. They get all kinds of perks, from free cookbooks to monthly postcards, all kinds of things, just all kinds of things. And so I want to thank three of our special sweet patrons today. Kate W. in Tennessee. Love you, Dr. Kate. She's one of my college roommates. I just love her and she's such an encouragement to me. Celine up in New England. Love that area. Love this sweet young lady who, by the way, is the one that got me started with the LILLA Rose hair clips, hair accessories, which I love. Y'all know about that too. And then Barbara C. in Florida. Love you, Barbara. Love the whole family. Hello to everybody. Hello to Grammy. Hello to everybody down there. And so I just want to make sure these folks know and remember that we love y'all so much and we appreciate you. So if you want to learn what in the world is Patreon or what gifts is she talking about, there's a link down in the description box below. You just have to click on it and it'll take you and tell you all about it. Let's start this delicious salad. First layer, I'm actually going to put this salad today in this Sistema plasticware, but I like it because it's PBA free and I just like it. I'm not an affiliate but I kind of wish I was because I love this stuff. So I'm putting it in here because these things are great to just put the lid on, lock it. I can keep this in the fridge very easily. But if y'all are serving this, you know, to company, or you want something nicer, certainly put it in a 9x13 pan. It's going to taste the same either way. It's just going to look a little bit nicer in a 9x13 casserole, not a pan, but a casserole dish. All right, very easy. So we have 2 boxes of the black cherry Jello. Now, you can use blueberry Jello. You can use any kind of berry, you know, a raspberry if you want to, but I like the black cherry. And you're gonna need 6 ounces, so that is 2 of these little boxes. Okay, now 1 cup of water, and I get the water from our Berkey. I love our Berkey. We actually are now affiliates with Berkey, so we can help you by giving you our link to use to look around the Berkey website. All right, so we're going to just dissolve that Jello in that 1 cup of hot water.
It's nice to greet our guests at the door when they arrive at our homes and have a place for their muddy boots or hats or raincoats.
Two more ingredients in here. 1 can of crushed pineapple. This is the large can. This is the 20 ounces. Juice and all. And 1 can of blueberry pie filling. And this again is 21 ounces. Now I'm just going to mix these ingredients together and I'm going to put it in my rectangular dish here. Pour it in here. Now, one secret to keep from splattering everywhere is you pour on your spoon. So if you pour on your spoon instead of directly into your whatever dish you're pouring into, it won't splatter as much. Or that didn't splatter at all. And refrigerate it until this is congealed. And the layer can be ready for the next layer on top. Our next layer is the creamy layer. The recipe calls for 8 ounces of cream cheese, and this is softened. 1 cup of sugar, and I always use organic cane sugar in everything. And this is, it calls for 1 package of sour cream. Now, I am referring to a recipe that is from the 70s, and anytime I see a recipe like that that says 1 package, I never know if it's talking about 8 ounces or 16 ounces of sour cream. So I'm going to use the whole 16 ounces today. And then a teaspoon of vanilla. And I have a lot of vanilla at my disposal because I make vanilla, and this is one I made out of some Buffalo Trace Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey that I got when I went to Kentucky one time. So I'm going to blend these ingredients together using this hand mixer. So the first thing I'm going to do is to cream the cream cheese to soften it. Then I'm going to add the sugar. Then I'm going to add the 16 ounces of sour cream. I'll let you know if I think that's too much. And then the teaspoon of vanilla. All right, we have the congealed layer. It is very congealed, except it's a little bit lopsided because apparently my fridge is not level, but that's okay. And I'm just going to put this cream mixture on top, and I am satisfied with the 16 ounces of sour cream. So we will call that the right amount. It's a little bit harder to spread your cream mixture in this little plasticware Dewey, but it is Vintage Suppers Week, so it's not feed your guest a bunch of fancy dishes week. Although we did pretty good with that tomato aspic, don't you think? But anyway, I have put it in this, like I mentioned before, so it would be easier to serve our family and to store it. Okay, now you're supposed to put it in the fridge again to let that cool and kind of a little bit set up, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to go straight to the next layer. Now, I typically, y'all know if you've watched my cooking for a while, you know that I rarely buy the frozen whipped topping stuff. I think I've bought it more this summer than the past 20 years. I think this is our 3rd or 4th one to buy this summer for video making. But we are keeping it vintage this week with the recipe, and it was just easier for me, quite frankly. So this is 8 ounces. You actually need more than that, so we're going to have to cover half of it with this, and then we will get another one and cover the other half. Okay, I have covered this with a total of 16 ounces of Cool Whip. So you need 12 to 16 ounces. One of them wasn't as thawed as we wanted, but hey, it's okay. And we're doing the best we can today. So I'm going to cover it with chopped pecans because I love them. You can leave them off. You can top it with coconut if you want, if it suits your fancy. Doesn't suit our fancies. All right, we're going to taste the layered blueberry salad. Did you have this growing up in the 70s? Or?
We probably did, but I probably didn't eat it.
Okay. Why? Why not? It's not something you would have eaten?
Probably not. Probably not.
Okay, well, it comes out of...
Go ahead.
It comes out of the Mooresville cookbook. So I had this growing up at Mooresville.
But I love blueberries, so I love this now.
Okay, well, see if you like it.
See, I missed out as a child. I was deprived.
And you're stubborn. You weren't Mr. Patient as a child. You were stubborn as far as your eating. Is it good though? You're dancing. Hey, you do your spoon weird.
Well,
When you put it in your mouth, you're weird.
Well, look. If you put your spoon in your mouth this way, the metal is on your tongue. I don't want to taste the metal of the spoon. I want to taste the goodness on the spoon. That's how I do ice cream too. I turn the spoon upside down and put it on my tongue.
Yeah, I think that's rude and goes against etiquette. I try to help our friends and tell little things, and then you go and turn your spoon upside down. Okay, the moral of the story is
This is really good.
it's very good, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Why is my floor sticky? Gross. Okay, my feet are sticking to the floor for Pete's sake. Oh, my stars. And to okay, always lick the spatula off camera. It is good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Of course it is. Not many things you've made that aren't.
Oh. Yeah, there is. There's those two things I made that are. Hey, we'll talk.
Not many things you've made aren't.
We'll talk about those two things at Project 54 after party. All right, now it's time for you to make supper. Scrambled eggs. Call the kids to come help because they can unload the dishwasher. Oh, we're still on.